Let's talk about risk in real estate investing. Hi guys, it's so amazing having you on this week's episode. My name is Emmanuel and I help you make secure and profitable real estate investment decisions. Welcome to this YouTube channel where we discuss everything real estate. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, share and comment, and also do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know when we drop valuable real estate content just like the one you're about to watch in this video. First of all, risk simply means the possibility of expected results being different from the actual result. There are broadly two kinds of risk: the systematic risk and the unsystematic risk. The unsystematic risk are avoidable risk, and because of that, the market doesn't reward you when you take them. For example, risk that has to do with making sure you are buying the right location in order to decrease or minimize your turnover time whenever you need to get out of the investment. Risk that has to do with making sure you do a proper due diligence before you buy, so you can avoid getting swindled or avoid buying a land that is committed. This kind of risk fall under the unsystematic risk, while the systematic risk, on the other hand, are risks that are unavoidable. They are the market constant risk. For example, risk that has to do with inflation, risk that has to do with currency decline and stuff like that. These risks, you can't avoid them. The markets are usually susceptible to them, and what happens is that your expected return may be a bit lesser than your actual return when this kind of a risk play out. And since you can't avoid the systematic risk, what do you do as a smart investor? You diversify your risk across different type of investment portfolio, different type of real estate investment portfolio. It is not a smart practice to have all of your property in one kind of real estate investment. All you are buying is land in interior locations. It is a good thing because when this location picks up, you sell, you make massive profit. But of course, it is not a smart practice when all your land are facing the express. Neither is it a smart practice when all you are buying are hotels. Neither is it a smart practice when all you've got are farmlands. It's also not a smart practice for my Nigerians in diaspora to be buying all your properties in the country where you live. You understand? It is not a smart practice. Let's take, for example, the ongoing fresh case in Ukraine, where Russia had to bring war to Ukraine. Nobody plans for war, nobody wants war, because the negative impact of war is something that you and I don't want to experience at all. And we just can hope that whatever is going on in Ukraine right now stops as soon as possible. We now have instances where indigenous Ukrainian citizens are given some preferential treatment, as against the Black Ukrainians and other Black internationals who are currently in Ukraine. The white Ukrainians were given preference, entering into neighboring countries like Poland over the Black Ukrainian and other Black internationals that are, currently in Ukraine when the war, started about a few weeks ago. And this also reminds me of the China case when COVID started, where you would find Blacks, giving some kind of harsh treatment, at the airport, at the train station and stuff like that. What does this mean to you? It therefore means that there is no place like your own home, especially Nigerians in diaspora. You have been living, either in the UK, in Ukraine, or in the US, Germany, wherever you are. You've been living there for a long time and you feel it is not a good thing to have property at home. Man, you're making a very huge mistake. God forbid, nobody prays for any other form of disaster or anything. It could be some form of political unrest. It could be some form of, it mustn't have to be war, right? War is just one of it that shows why you should, as a matter of urgency, begin to consider owning a property back home. All right? Sam Sultan, the late Sam Sultan sang a song where he said, Ajo Dabile, in Yoruba, and translating that to English, it means there is nowhere like home. There is no way you can call another man's country your home, even if you are born there. Till today, Black Americans are still suffering some form of racial discrimination or the other, even though these people have been living in this country for almost all their life. All right, so there is nowhere like home. Diversify your investment. Don't own all your investment in the country where you currently live, UK, US, no matter how well the economy or no matter how well the market is performing. Buy a property, buy a house in Lagos, buy land and build a house in Lagos. And of course, we are always here to help you whenever you need to do that. If you need a trusted real estate consultant, if you need a trusted agent, you can always send us a mail, call us, send us a DM whenever, reach us through any of our channel. Our phone numbers will be in the description of this video. You can always reach us. When I took my research from my experience, as a real estate practitioner for over 4 years, I realized that two reasons are responsible why Nigerians do not invest in Nigeria. Number one, they've tried at some point of their life and they were also unlucky. They were either swindled or dealt badly with by one of their family relative whom they trusted, or they were unfortunate to fall into the hand of a criminal in the name of agent or developer who have dealt with them mercilessly, and because of that they have zeroed their mind on investing back home in Nigeria. The second reason or second category of people who doesn't invest in Nigeria don't do that because perhaps they've tried or they've heard or they've seen that when you convert pounds or dollars into naira and invest, and you leave the investment for like 5 or 6 years, and even though the investment might have appreciated at about 100%, when you are going to be liquidating that property and converting that money back into pounds and dollars, you realize that there is really no return because of the falling rate of naira against these other stronger currencies that we are converting. And of course you are not totally wrong, but of course you need to view things from another perspective, which are if you are in the first category, if you have probably tried to invest and you got dealt with, you need to ask yourself, when you were eating the last time and you bit your tongue, did you stop eating totally because you bit your tongue once? Or did you stop using car because you once had an accident with a car, right? And the second category, you don't have to only view owning a real estate back home in Nigeria from the profit angle. You also need to consider the social benefit that comes with owning a house in Nigeria. You need to consider the fact that this house is first a home before it is an investment for you. All right, so remember, nowhere like home. So systematic risk, you can't avoid them, but you can diversify them across different type of investment portfolio. Thanks for watching. That will be all on this particular episode. I'm going to be talking on other types of risk that I attach to real estate and how we can actually manage or avoid them. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and stay tuned.